Good afternoon, grade 5. I hope you're well. It's time for ICT again. Now, today we're going to look at some skills we looked at last semester with presentations. Now, last semester, we looked at how to link slides in a presentation. And in doing so, we were creating a branching database. So what we were doing is we were trying to classify objects and animals in our presentation using yes or no answers. And to do that, we had to link slides to each other. So I will very shortly remind you how we were doing that, and then I will get straight to your task for today. So let's see what the skills were. Let's look at how we link slides, and then we will look at your task.
Our presentation will be a classification database showing the different animal groups and their information and pictures. Now, all this information is put in different slides, but to find the information you want, you have to jump slides. You have to link, for example, slide 1, if you're in slide 1, and slide 1 is talking about birds, but you want the picture of birds and the birds are on slide 10. You don't move to see other slides to reach 10. You can simply create a link so that your presentation moves from slide 1 to slide 10 immediately and automatically. So that's what we're going to learn how to do. This is our first slide. It's the contents page, and it has the pictures of the groups of the animals, and it's these pictures that you will link to other slides. For example, if I want birds, you have to link so that if you click birds, it takes you to the slide with birds. Now, so those are the gray slides that I'm talking about. And on each gray slide, you're told what to do. Link to slide 10. So here you will have to create a link that takes you to slide 10. And slide 10 is mammals. It's a picture of a mammal. So these are the gray slides, the gray slides, and they tell you where to link them. Then now these are the pictures that you'll be linking them to. So, for example, that first group is for mammals, that's for reptiles, that's for birds, that's for amphibians, that's for fish. But on these slides also, you meant to create one link, your own link that takes you back to the contents page if you're on this slide. So maybe I was researching on fish, as I was looking for information on fish on my database, and I've now seen the picture of a fish and I decide, no, now I want to go and check about reptiles. The link that you have here should take you back to reptiles. I need to create my first link, and my first link is going to link this picture of a bird to the slide that has information about birds. Remember, carefully, you're going to link the bird to a slide that gives you information about birds. So this picture of a bird is going to be our link button. So how do we make it a link button? We click on it, and then it gets this blue dots around it. Then we go to insert. Can you see that? And then we're going to insert a link. This is our main tool today, insert link. So we click link, and then it gives us a writing here. But we are interested in this one here that says slides in this presentation. What does that mean? We want to link this bird to one of the slides in the presentation. So if we click slides in the presentation, it gives us our slides here. Now, which slide has information about birds? We have to know that first. So I will leave that for a while, and I know it's the bird. So can we go and check which slide has information about birds? Now, it's this slide. Good. Which number is it? Slide 6. So slide 6 has information about birds. Slide 7 has information about reptiles. But we are dealing with slide 6, which has information about birds. So you can write it somewhere so I know that I will link birds, the picture of a bird, to slide 6 because slide 6 gives me information about birds. So I go back to my picture and I go back to my bird. So I click my bird. And then I go to insert. Make sure you are on bird and you have those dots. Then on insert, I go to link. And then I go to slides in the presentation because I want that bird picture, the picture of the bird, to take me to a slide that has information about birds. And we've discovered that slide is slide number 6. So I click and then I go and I look for slide number 6. Let's see, slide number 6. Can you see? It has about birds. And it's easy. So when you're doing it, you will not even have to be going back to look for the slides. The slides have the titles of what is on them there. So I go and click slide 6, which has birds, and then I click apply. Now, you cannot see the effect of your link until you do your presentation. So all you can see here is a small icon telling you it's linked to slide 6, birds. So let's go and present to see if when we click this picture of a bird, if it will take us to the information on birds. So you go and click present. Remember, we are just testing. We are testing to see if our link works. Now, here is our picture of birds. So I'm going to click the picture of a bird. Remember, if I click it, it should take me to the information on birds. Let's see. There it goes. Well done. It takes us to a gray slide that has the title birds and it tells us about birds. So we've done our first, we have created our first link. Let's go and look at the other link we meant to create. Now, you meant to link the gray slides to another slide that has a picture. So if I take my slide birds that has the information on birds, I need to link it to a slide that has a picture of birds. A slide that only has a picture of a bird or birds, and that is slide 12. So, how do I link this? I don't have a picture to click. You create your own button. So we're clicking a button to take us where we need it. So how do we do that? We use a shape tool. So you go and click shapes. And then I will use one of the callouts. Why? Because you can write in a callout. But if we don't have to write, we just want an arrow. I just want an arrow to take me there. Then I can click the arrows. So I'm going to use an arrow and I'll click this first arrow. So the easiest way to create a button is use a shape. So I'm going to draw the shape there. And when I click that arrow, it should take me to the picture of the birds. I can color this arrow. I can color the arrow. So I fill it with color, make it red. Good. So if I go to this arrow, I should go to birds. But then it will not just take me by clicking on it. I have to make it a link. Just the same way I made the picture of the bird a link, I'm going to make this arrow a link. Okay, once you've created your arrow, so I've brought my arrow here so that I can see the list, the full list. Then I go at the same process, click the arrow, then insert, then link. And I want to link it to which slide? Slide number 12. So I go to slide in the presentation and I scroll down till I see slide number 12, which is there, and then I click. Once I've clicked, I click apply. Good. So this arrow will take me to slide number 12. Now we have one more link that we're going to do. Now in task 3, we have to make sure when we have seen these pictures here, we go back to the contents page. But before that, let us try if our arrow works before we do task 3. So after every task, you have to test if your link is working. So I'm going to do my presentation. Let's see. I move, I move, I move, and then I click my bird. There it goes, takes me there. Then when I'm on my bird, I've looked at the information on birds and I want to see a picture of a bird. So I go to the arrow here and I click. And there it takes me to the picture of my birds. Now when I'm on my birds, I want to go back to the content page. Why? Because I've seen all the information I need to see on birds. I need to go to my content page and choose another group of animals. So I have to link slide 4 to the contents page. So let's see how we do that. I need to be on slide 4. What does it say? Link it. I have to be on slide 12. I'm on slide 12 and I have to link it to slide 4. I will create another button that takes me to contents page. And now we're going to use a different shape. I go back there and I will use call out still, but I want to use a banner. I want to make it a little fancy. Why do I want a banner? Because I can type inside the banner. So I go and I draw there. Now, remember the only problem we have when it's so down is we will not see the whole list. So maybe you have to draw your button somewhere on the side here so that you can see the whole list. So I just want to put my button somewhere here so that I can see the whole list when I insert link. So I can go and type inside it home. So I just click inside 2 times. It gives me the blinking line and I type contents page because it's going to take me to contents page. Then I can color it. So I go there and I make it color blue. And then I can make this writing be in the middle just to make my work a little bit organized. Highlight and click there and click that so that it's centered. So that's my contents page. If you want to change the color of the handwriting, you can. So you just go here and you click the color here and I can make it red and there I go. So my button for contents page is there. Now I want to link it to what? To slide 4. So I go and I click on it. Then I click insert. What am I inserting? A link. And then I am going here to click slides in the presentation. And which slide am I looking for? I'm looking for slide number 4. Slide number 4 is contents page. Then I click apply. Good. So I've created my link. It might have another picture, another writing on it again, but that is okay. Is that okay? It is okay. It tells us contents page it's okay. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to test if it's working. So I've created 3 links. I have created a link to link my picture. So I have created 3 links. I have created a link on the picture on the contents page so that if I want to see information on birds, I just have to click on birds and it takes me to that information. Let me try. Good, takes me to birds. Now, but I've also created a second link on the birds page. I've created a link that will take me to go see the picture of a bird. So I go and click this arrow here. There, it takes me to the picture of a bird. Then when I'm here, I have created another link. And this link takes me to the contents page so that I can choose another family to look at. I can choose another group of animals to look at. So what do? I click here because now I'm done. Then I'm back and I'm free. Now I can choose fish and all that. So that is how you link your pages or your slides on a presentation.